Wonder Woman. What do you think, man? You think she'd ever go for a younger guy?
She's 5,000 years old, Barry. Every guy's a younger guy.
If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You do when it's this red cape. This red cape charges back.
Okay. Your opinion, less preposterous. Option A?
Definitely not A.
Okay. Or B?
Let me see A again.
This is a false alarm. Someone has hacked into the system. We must alert. Victor.
Dr. Stone, you there? I don't copy.
I was mistaken. The alarm's legit. Everybody out, and nobody, I repeat, nobody comes back inside without my say-so.
Roger that, sir.
Who was the guy that shape-shifted and pretended to be Martha? That was cool though. He said, "We need you too." Oh, that was a pregnancy test. I just saw that.
There's not enough charge to wake the box.
I might be able to do it.
The ship's begging me not to wake the box.
This action is irreversible.
It's afraid. You know Steppenwolf will come for it.
We know that already. Continue.
I strongly advise against activation.
Barry, I'm initiating the countdown.
This action is irreversible.
2.
2. This course is irreversible.
1.
1. This action is irreversible.
Damn, so he turned. This is a vision.
Victor?
Go?
The future has taken root in the present.
Something's wrong. He's scanning us.
What?
Kal-El, no! Remember who you are. Tell me who you are.
He's such a badass. I remember this part because this is one of my favorite parts. When his eye moves.
This world needs you.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
Like if you broke the sound barrier with her, it would kill her. Like her eardrums will explode out of her fucking head.
I'm so sorry.
Oh shit. He better go get his shit figured out quick. Oh shit. Just like evaporated him. What was he trying to do though? Why did he do that?
Victor? He was trying to superheat it. You know, he made the core the hottest thing on Earth outside of a nuclear reactor. Now, anything that hot would have to
Blink off the charts on a thermal imaging system. Your father sacrificed himself to mark that box.
I'm gonna have to stop it right there and go to bed, but that's a good place to stop it.
Wow, this is awesome.
brought some friends.
Has he seen his mother yet? How dare you?
I have a second chance, Lo. And I am not gonna waste it.
Are you really you?
I'm really me, Ma.
Listen, Mom. They wanted me back for a reason. I need to find out why.
That's so cool that they can hear that.
The symbol of the House of El means hope. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good.
Clark,
That's what you can bring them.
you were sent here for a reason.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
Batman looks so freaking sick.
I'm gonna take out that tower and knock down that shield dome. Whatever you see. Stick to the plan.
So cool. Beefed it up.
You really are out of your mind. You're welcome. I'm man.
Visually, this looks freaking amazing. Where you at, Soups? There he is.
I'm assuming you're Alfred.
Master Kent.
Oh shit. He has upgraded a little bit.
Shall we?
Tell me, Amazon, why did you abandon your own sisters?
Barry, on 1, 3, 2.
Dark side. Not impressed.
Yeah, bitch. Cut his damn head off.
Barry, I'm connected to the Unity. I need the charge to get inside.
Fuck.
I got the wind knocked out of me. Need a few seconds, that's all.
Oh shit.
It's too late. Oh no. He's here.
So he as he travels closer to the speed of light, he beats the speed of light, he time travels basically. Damn, so that annihilated Superman. Oh shit.
Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways.
So many years with you I wasted, so many wrongs I've left unrighted. Everything breaks, Victor. Everything changes.
Wow. Must be 150 feet.
Must be.
Big round table. 6 chairs. Right there.
But room for more.
Room for more. God help us.
Isn't that a thing people say?
Your foot's in the door. Yeah, that's something people say, man. His foot's in the door. That's my boy right there. Told him nothing he knows.
Dad, you're gonna get maced again.
No stopping you now.
Thanks, Dad.
How did you get the house back from the bank?
I bought the bank.
When?
What's gonna happen with him and that girl? Surely He's gonna run into her again.
The time is now.
His name is Bruce Wayne.
On second thought, we do have something to celebrate.
Good boy.
I love how their ships look like mushroom clouds.
How much further?
We're almost there.
Well, we need to hurry. We can't be out in the open much longer. He'll come for us.
Au contraire, my little fish stick. You need me to help you undo this world you created by letting her die.
Poor Lois. How she suffered so.
But all you have to do is tear it in half, and I'm happy to discuss with you in any way you like why you sent a boy wonder
To do a man's job.
Because when I held Harley Quinn and she was bleeding and dying, she begged me with her last breath. And when I killed you, and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you. And I do it slow. I'm gonna honor that promise.
He's found us.
Yeah, who is this?
Can I help you?
I'm sure you know Darkseid is not finished with Earth. The anti-life equation is here somewhere. And we have to find it before he does. There's a war coming. And I'm here to help. And some have called me the Martian Manhunter.
Guess I'll see you around.
All right, that was the Snyder cut. Obviously much better than the original. I'll say this. The first scene in the movie, the very opening shot of Superman dying and his cries echoing across the planet and everybody hearing them, for me, that is the most memorable part of this entire movie. Maybe it's just because it was the first one and it set the tone, but man, I'm probably going to go back and watch that scene multiple times. There was something about it that was really eerie. Something about the idea of a god, you know, what we would term a god, dying and his death cries echoing across the planet. I mean, that was cool. That was really cool. I think I probably have more, a lot of questions. You know, I don't know this universe that well. So they're the guy at the end, the Martian Manhunter. I have never even heard of the Martian Manhunter. So, and I forget the guy, the character there at the end that Lex Luthor hired to kill Batman. In Batman's vision, they were on the same team, and I'm assuming Batman's vision is a premonition of the future, where it sounds like Lois Lane has died and Superman is now their enemy. Which, you know, obviously Darkseid was in this, but we didn't see him. And there at the end, he said they would use the old way. So clearly he's coming to Earth. So are they going to make another a sequel to this? And if they do, can they please just let Snyder do it and just release whatever he does? I mean, he probably won't be able to release. Actually, you know what? With these times and, you know, so many movies getting released straight to DVD or straight to streaming or whatever, he could do a 4-hour cut. And honestly, and I know it's an industry thing, but I would watch a 4-hour movie in theaters. I mean, you probably need to be an interlude to use the bathroom and stuff, but if the movie's good enough, people will watch this. Now, the problem with that is you can't get in as many screenings and you don't make as much money, yada, yada. Especially with COVID. You know, I get it. The studios, we've got to make their money back. Maximize profits. Got to maximize profits. I really enjoyed this a lot. Cyborg Victor had such an important role in this, and I do remember after the first one came out, or maybe it was before right before the Snyder Cut was released, the actor who played Victor, he was making headlines for pretty much being calling out the who was that director they brought in to Joss Whedon? Maybe, I don't know. He pretty much called him out and was unhappy, and now we know why, because his role was large, was important in this cut, and he was practically, I won't say cut out of the theatrical release, but I don't hardly even remember any of his scenes or anything. Same with Barry. I do remember him being a little more prevalent in the theatrical cut than Cyborg, but in this cut, I mean, he was very important. And you know, he had that scene with that girl. I don't know that actress's name, but I know she's a fairly well-known actress, and we never touched back up on that again. So clearly they had a moment, and I'd like to see that relationship in anything in the future. Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, I mean, just kills it. Aquaman, I don't know anything really about his story either. Clearly there at the end he was going to see his father, who I'm assuming is the half human. I don't know anything about that storyline. I'm wondering, you know, because we saw the mascara, am I saying that right? The mascara. The mascara. Yeah, the mascara. You know, that society was still alive. Atlantis, they still had a society, and I'm wondering, it would make sense that if Darkseid does show up, those cultures are going to have to come to the aid and help fight. Superman, I mean, they did such a good job of hyping Superman up in this, and because, you know, you can't have him alive for the whole movie because he's so powerful. I mean, the movie would be over very quickly. So they did such a good job of bringing, you know, hyping him up, understanding that he is the key to this. And, you know, once they brought him to life, he had to remember who he was. And then when he showed up, it was just, oh, in the black suit. That was sick. But yeah, man, it's always, Superman's the man. He's no Batman, don't get me wrong. Batman's still my favorite. Because he's, well, I guess because he's so dark, you know, plus he's just a normal human. I mean, the risk for him, it's so much different than the rest of them. And he's the leader. And it's also good to see Ben Affleck get the recognition. You know, I know he went into this and it probably had a vision of how he wanted it to go, and the studios messed that up and changed it. And now to be able to get the cut you want to see it, and for people to see it, that's got to be so cathartic, maybe rewarding. So glad to see that he got that. And then the Joker there at the end, you know, I remember watching Suicide Squad. I didn't really care for it. I know a lot of that got cut as well, and I think Jared Leto had a much larger role initially. I don't necessarily like him as the Joker. There at the end, he did a pretty good job of looking fucking crazy. And I like the scene where Batman was like, make no mistake, I will fucking kill you. It just goes to show whatever is going on there in that premonition, the stakes are so high that they have to work together. But yeah, that was interesting. So in the premonition, she said she wanted to kill him because he killed Arthur. So Aquaman's been killed in that premonition. And I can't remember, right? I guess she was talking about Superman had killed him, or maybe it was Darkseid. I don't know. And it was Superman working for Darkseid. I do hope they come out with a second after this, a follow up. And that was good. I'll have to rewatch it. You know, obviously it being so long, and I stopped halfway through or 3/4 of the way through and went to bed and rewatched it this morning. So some of it I'll have to go back and touch back up on, but much better than the theatrical release. There were so many typical Zack Snyder scenes in there with the music and the slow-mo and the cinematography. I love those. I really can't get enough of those. Even if some of them might be a little bit corny, they're awesome. I love them. The whole movie could be that. The fighting was great. It didn't seem overdone. I didn't get bored. Choreography looked good. Another thing is I could understand what was going on. I feel like in the theatrical release, and probably because they stitched so much of this footage together and created a new storyline, I couldn't really tell what was happening. I didn't know where everybody was in space and in time, and in a relation to each other during the fighting. It was just a bunch of fight scenes that didn't seem to correlate to each other, and that makes sense if they took that footage and made their own movie, basically. But yeah, really good. Really good. I actually probably, when I get done with this right here, I'm going to go back and watch that opening scene again because it was so, man, it did such a good job of setting the tone. Well, anyways, I don't have a whole lot more time, so that's going to do it for me, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. See ya.